My life in Peru was very nice. We were close to the ocean and everything was fresh, and that little things that make the life very enjoyable, that now I'm like thinking, I really miss that. But yeah, I had all my friends were there, all my family, all my life I live in Lima. After the university, I started looking for jobs, and always was no. And one of the things that they pull out was, you are too old. My two options were work always as a helper teacher in a big school, in a fancy school, or be a public teacher that in Peru it's not very, you are never gonna leave that one. You're always gonna be there, you're always gonna be with syndicates, and you're gonna be always in strikes, and they were just my two options. And one time I went to this school that was working as a permanent substitute. The woman in administration said, you know what, we love you, you have a great potential, you're very good on this and that, but you don't fit the profile of the school. If you go to that school and you see all the teachers are white and blonde. And that moment I realized, okay, I don't have a future here, what I'm gonna do? And then I found this little tiny piece of advertise about a program called Amity International. That's an exchange program for teachers. They call me and they say, you know what? We have an assignment for you. This school in Minnesota wants to take you. I went there, and that's the first step to come here. And I remember clearly that first night, one of the teachers that was gonna work with, she picked me up, and I just have this horrible migraine, and I just start crying like crazy in the middle of the night, and then I was fine. I think that part of that moment I realized I'm here, and I'm gonna be here for a long time. And it was amazing that year because I had the opportunity to meet people from other parts of Latin America that I never traveled, and the teachers also in my school, they were very friendly, and had the first chance to see how works the American education. And those 3 years made me to understand much better how it's the education and how I should be like a teacher. And that helped me for what I'm doing now. I'm a kindergarten teacher in a Spanish immersion school in Minnetonka, and I'm married with a wonderful man that's supposed to be the one that showed me the cities. It sounds silly, but the thing that I most from my country is the food. Be able to go to the market and grab this and grab that, make my food, and my friends. I think that's something that I couldn't find. I'm still trying to find here that connection that I have with my friends in Peru. I don't know why, but that's something that really hit me. The food and my friends, I really miss them. But there are moments like, that you compare your culture, what you do, with what you're doing here, and it's so many difference. Like, and now we're with my husband in the process to buy a house. And in Peru, it's okay, owner, you own the house, I have the money, done. Here you need to pass for so many steps to get that side. It's a nightmare. It's not like one moment that I already passed the cultural shock. I always have that. It's not dramatic in the way that was that time, but continue surprise me, the things that I learned here. I think the one thing that I just realized this year that it's how I bring the culture to my students. For me, be able to teach and make the children love learning and be ready for the next level and enjoy what they're doing, that's something that I consider my personal contribution.